going on? Yeah, you're first. Hey, people. Stitch, right off the bat, my man. Ian, where you at? Come on over here, buddy. I know, them sus. You know rocking those suspended cords. Ah, Ian, so good to see you, buddy. How about that? Are you a moderator on here? We gotta make sure that Ian is a moderator so you don't get banned for actually chatting. Going out to dinner. Not invited. As usual, Ian, thanks so much. Yeah. Hi everybody. So, if you don't know, I had 100,000 subscribers in the dead of the night last night. And that's pretty cool. So, we're going on here. Play a desuspended cord one time. You got it, man. That's for you, guy. Preemptive strike. Duh, it's too late. You can't ban Ian now because he's moderator. Yes. What's going on, Ranjar from India? Unsubbing? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess now you can. Now I can afford to lose subs now that I'm at 100K. Apparently, Ian has a special video for me at 100,000. I mean, I'm waiting, Ian. How are you gonna deliver this special video? Are you gonna just post it on your channel and try to get people to watch it? Are you trying to use my fame to grow your own channel, Ian? Sounds like something you'd do. Yeah, you're still a mod, Leon. Congratulations. Well, yeah, I know there's too many moderators. Had to happen last time. What's going on, Urbano from the UK? So good to see all of you, man. Good times. Sing me a lullaby. It's 2 a.m. I don't know. I don't really know any lullabies. Whatever. Tasty lick. That's the new song I'm working on right now. That's tasty. Posted on Ian's channel. All right, so I guess we gotta all go over to Ian's channel and watch this special gift that he's made for you, a special video. That's pretty cool. I just pulled up Justin Hurt, Johnny Cash Hurt. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good song. Yes, I know. All right, Ian, when can we expect this live video? By the way, check Tuesday? Jeez, fine. Today's video brought to you by La Croix Water. Hey, dude, what's going on? Sarah, welcome to the live feed. Cheers from France. I want to go to France now. Love you from Israel. Man, everybody. So great to hear from you. Greetings from Morocco. Man, cheers from Florida. The rainiest. It's been a rainy month so far. I've been playing these shows with Allie and we're getting rained out every single night. Gonna go eat some Thai Vietnamese food. Where are you going? Which restaurant? Or do you not want to say because people might. 2 years and then play break. Wow, it's happening so fast. Go to Munich. Guten Tag. Yeah. Hey, Andrea's there. The original mod. What's going on? See you later, Stitch. Have a good one. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Just hanging out with the subs, you know. Aw, how can you not love this guy? I know. I try to be as lovable as possible. Thanks so much for everybody congratulating me on the 100 subscriber milestone. I'm pretty stoked about that. Fan since the first video. Yeah, so far no Nazis today. It's a good, you know it's a good day when there's a lack of Nazis on the subscriber feed. That's good stuff. Intros. Yeah, so I posted a video on the intro compilation, which I made super late last night, which that's why I'm Sean Plus now. I said I'd become Sean Plus at 100K. So I was going through like 500 videos last night, trying to do different things. No, by the way, I did not get contacted by YouTube yet for the silver play, but I don't know how that happens. I'll let you know when that stuff comes to fruition. But yeah, so I was up late doing that intro compilation, going through the intros over the last like 2 years. God, there's a lot of videos. There's an insane amount of videos, right? Oh, you got a fire blues joke for me? Nice. Okay, let's hear it, for sure. I don't know what is oh, YouTube? Yeah, all right. So check out the compilation video. It's kind of long, but you know, the Despacito intro? Maybe I could do that. I didn't use all the intros for the video. I picked like the best 200 out of 400. Weather's wet. It's like rainy, but it's still like 100 degrees. It's like the Florida special, right? Can you play some acoustic version of Layla, like Bonamassa? It's something like that. I haven't played that in a while. Yeah. Acoustic Layla. We should get Andrea to do acoustic Layla here. Yeah, that's good stuff. Maybe I should do a Despacito intro. I mean, it's Biebs, but it's really not Biebs. Man, thanks so much. Thanks. You need inspiration. Played for 2 years and now need a break? What? Hold on, let me see that. Can you also play flamenco? I'm kind of a flamenco poser, to be honest, but I can kind of play some flamenco. I have a flamenco guitar. Does that qualify me? I think it does. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, all right. Maybe I'll do a Despacito intro. Why not? You know. Now that we're at 100K, just totally change the channel. Just do all pop songs, all Bieber songs. The intro of Karma Police. Is that Karma Police, right? Yeah, it's Karma Police. There it is. There's the intro to Karma Police. I think, sort of. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Sort of. I don't really know how to play any actual song, like, correctly. So, I don't know. Maybe that could be, like, a new live feed thing. Quiz me on popular songs. Kid A, I have no idea how to play. Didn't John Mayer do, like, a Kid A guitar cover or something? I thought so. Seems like kind of a hard song to cover. I don't know, whatever. Any Bollywood song. I gotta start listening to more Indian music. That's gonna be a goal of mine. What do you think about the new album from Mayer? What's your favorite song? New album from Mayer was good. I liked it. Didn't... Taylor Swift stuff? Come on, Taylor Swift. I don't even know what to think about Taylor Swift right now. Because the old Taylor can't come to the phone, she's dead. Yeah, this is actually officially 1 week since I started talking about some Taylor Swift. Play Ocean Man by Ween. Okay. Man, you guys have been telling me again this Ween bagging. Now, all right, hold on now. You all told me to watch some Rick and Morty, and I did, for sure. So I'm officially a Rick and Morty fan because I don't sleep anymore. So I watched some Rick and Morty like 4 a.m. the other night, and it was absolutely awesome. I saw the Vindicators episode with Noob. Man, that Noob, that guy's awesome. The very first one, Rick and Morty is I've seen 2.5 episodes now, and that was like enough. Pickle Rick, that was the first thing I saw. That was the absolute first thing I saw was Pickle Rick. I saw the end of the Pickle Rick episode with Jaguar, and then there was Vindicators 3, I think it was called. And there was, all right, so hold on, I don't know what season I watched because it wasn't on Netflix, and I just went to YouTube, and there's like live streams of these shows on YouTube. Somebody explain this to me. Like, so if you want to watch Rick and Morty or South Park or whatever, you just go to YouTube, type it in, and there's always a 24/7 live stream happening with these. And I don't even really know. Are those like official? I don't really know how those work. But yeah, that's kind of why. So I don't know what season I watched or what it was. It was just kind of going, and I jumped in, and it was actually pretty awesome. So I thank you, subs, for turning me on to Rick and Morty. It's pretty good stuff. Chatters, I'd like to get your opinion on the new Fender Hendrix Monterey. I kind of like it. Man, I'd like to get one of those too. I think, is that one of the pedals that those Hendrix-inspired pedals or whatever? I have not listened to the new War on Drugs. Still jamming on the Queens of Stone Age album. Mostly, though, the new King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard album. So that's going to be on listening homework this week. So definitely, if you want to get a jump start on that, go for it because that's awesome. I love the new King Gizzard. It's just nasty. So nasty. If you start from season 1, it has a sort of linear plot behind the episodes. All right, I'll probably start. Now that I'm in, I'll probably do it right, and I'll probably start back at the beginning from season 1. However that's going to happen. All right, Mac DeMarco. That's got to be my next thing. Because that's another thing that people keep telling me to do, and I just am not doing it. So I guess I'll probably have to start listening to Mac DeMarco. I guess that's where we're at now. Favorite cheap pedal company? Looking for a looper, wah, and distortion. Ian has the Donner looper, I think, and that seems to be good. So it seems like Donner, really? It's a Hendrix guitar, not a pedal. The Monterey, oh, it's a guitar. Guitar, yeah. Somebody give me one, and I'll give you my impressions. Now there is a Keeley Monterey pedal, which I think I'm gonna try to get. So we might have a thing from that coming up soon. Keeley. I guess Keely's got some good pedals. I was talking with them last week, so I gotta pick one to kind of do some Los Jefes Riffes stuff. Be right back. All right, you better hope the Nazis don't show up in the meantime while the moderators are gone. That would be rough. Just put new strings on the Taylor Elixir. Any way to get a mixed Lydian sound without using dominant 7th chords? Well, that's kind of interesting, I guess. I think really just kind of focus in on, well, you kind of need the sound of that flat 7. You don't have to put the flat 7 in a chord, for sure, but to kind of jump into it. Like an A mixed Lydian vibe. The thing that makes it special is that flat 7. So you don't have to necessarily make it a 7 chord, but you kind of got to work that into it somewhere. Now, another thing you can do is make a progression with very 5 heavy. Okay, so if you just play it again, we're in A mixed Lydian. Maybe I'm playing like an A major chord a lot, which we could kind of work backwards and like find out where's our 1 chord. Okay, we can take the chords from A mixed Lydian. So the 2nd chord would be B minor, the 4 chord would be G major 7. The 1 chord would be D major. So if we make a progression that's very heavily centered around that 5, A, but then avoid the D at all costs. Avoid the D at all costs is also one of my life mantras. Then we would get like a mixed Lydian sound, right? So it's like A. So that's kind of like an A major. Yeah, you did catch a live stream. Welcome to the party. 6-string banjos. Yeah, exactly. That's, I should break my 6-string banjo out of retirement. Huh? Thank you, Eric, for the congratulations for the 100Ks. If I Can't Get Around to Living by John Mayer, what mode is that in? Man, I can't think of that off the top of my head, what that sounds like. I'm sure it's pretty awesome. You love the D tribute? The D, the D, the D. God, I love Tenacious D. We need more Tenacious D. Can you play the intro to Fake Plastic Trees? Man, all these challenges. Is it A? F sharp? Is that what it? I don't know. A, F sharp, D? I have no idea if that's true or not. Whatever. Tenacious D. Alright, Tenacious D shout out for the day. Go watch the Roadie music video. Even if you have to leave the live feed to go watch the Roadie music video, I won't blame you. Because it's amazing. Because the roadie knows what the roadie knows, and the roadie knows that he wears black clothes. Such great video. But can you play bottleneck style like Robert Johnson? No, never even tried it, but I can't. Can you play I Used to Love Her by Guns N' Roses? I don't even know what that sounds like off the top of my head. I probably really need to listen to more Guns N' Roses songs, to be honest. GNR Paradise City riff. Yeah, see, I can't even think of that off the top of my head. So bad. I'm just kind of, my brain is somewhat fried when it comes to like learning new music because I've been doing these shows with Allie, which is like 40 or 50 songs that I had to try to memorize. So it's just kind of like, I have like all those in my head somewhere. So like remembering people's names is difficult for me. Different songs. Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits. I don't know that. I can look it up because I need to learn more Dire Straits. Oh well. What about the acoustic version of Black Hole Sun? Yeah, so I just taught that on the guitar control thing. How does that go? See, I already forgot how to do that. Oh, it's in drop D? Yeah, I tried. I gave it 2 seconds of my attention span, which is about all I have right now. Yeah, we definitely need some more Modes with Friends episode. Let's get Ian out of here. Let's just shame Ian. I think you need to get on Ian's channel and shame him there. Shaming Ian on my channel doesn't really do it because I shame Ian enough on my own. So in the comments, we need to go to Ian's channel and shame him to come over more for sure. 10-minute Telegraph Road by Dire Straits. That's my listening homework. 10-minute instrumental phrase, Dire Straits. All right, Telegraph Road, got it. I'm on it. I'm gonna try to remember that one thing. I'm like that. I'm like, yeah, if I'm not playing live, I don't remember it. Yeah, for sure. You know, I try to remember things. I've forgotten probably 7,000 more songs than I remember. Yeah, so Stitch was here, but then he went out to dinner. Sure, whatever. Like he ever leaves his house. Any tips for ear training, transcribing songs? Ear training, 100%. One thing that helped me out with ear training was like putting on like a Pandora channel or something and just trying to play along with songs that maybe you've never heard before, but that are in the same vein of music that you like. So that helped me a lot with piano for sure, to kind of just get a sense of like, oh, this is a G major chord or something without having any context to play it in. So that was definitely something that helped me out. I mean, it doesn't have to be Pandora, it could be whatever, the Apple Music or Spotify, any of those things. Any tips to overtake stage fright? God, practice. That's really it. The only time, everybody's kind of different when it comes to that, but like stage fright is always compounded by not knowing what you're doing, right? So like if I saw the Hey Joe intro and I just subconsciously started playing it while I'm trying to answer another question. These live feeds are great because like I get these questions and I just, again, the goldfish attention span, it's pretty amazing. Stage fright though. Okay, so let me talk for at least 10 uninterrupted seconds about stage fright, because I think that's like that's such a real thing. And again, the more you practice, I feel like if you already are anxious about something and you haven't practiced enough, this is going to make it worse and you're probably going to mess up all the time. The number one thing to do to combat stage fright is to be well rehearsed to the point that you should be able to do it in your sleep. Even then, it could still be a terrifying, anxiety-driven type deal, which the best thing I can say is that nobody cares. You know, you could totally screw up, and like really nobody cares, you know, for the most part. So hopefully the realization that nobody cares should be a good thing, and that that should empower you to make mistakes. And the sooner you feel more comfortable making mistakes, the sooner you'll stop making mistakes. It's kind of weird, right? I don't stare at the gills stage fright. Yeah, say it with the guitar. There you go. Tips on counterpoint. I should do a video on that for sure. Tips on learning to sing. Play the major scale, and then sing it. Do 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 do. However you want to do it to match pitch. Could be a piano too, you know, because pianos are like, especially keyboard's always in tune. So being able to, what are we talking about girls for? What's happening now? Did I miss some questions? Seems like there's like a thing going on. Tips to handle surprise challenges, like right now. I don't know. I'm living through it. We'll see. Fav guitarist, Elliott Smith. I'm just gonna ride that answer home for all time. Elliott Smith is my favorite guitarist. Sid had mad skills. Okay. The live stream interrupted me from watching the 100 intros video. Sorry, I know. I thought about maybe this was too close to the subscription, to the notification of the video from this morning. But hey, whatever. What am I drinking? I'm drinking La Croix. I don't even know how you say this. Sriracha? Pamabaya? I have no idea what this is. This seems to be an apple. These are grapes or cherries. I'm not sure. It is fancy. That's the only reason. I don't even like it, but it sounds fancy, and it's a very colorful can, so that's kind of what I'm drinking. Dude, Orlando, I'm the friggin' fanciest YouTuber there is. Thoughts on Guthrie Govan? Beast. Absolute beast. Tips for speed picking, huh? Metronome. Practicing with a metronome and charting how fast you're getting. And again, it doesn't have to be a metronome. It could be a drum loop or something, but it has to be a drum loop that you have the ability to alter the tempo. Yeah, plot twist, wine in a can. Hold on. Why Elliott Smith? Oh, because he's the best. How's that beat with Music Is Win coming? I don't really know. Somebody sent me I forget who it was. Somebody sent me a link to a Music Is Win video where he was like ranking like different guitar players, like a scale of 1 to 10, A very classless way to rank guitar players, by the way. And he ranked Johnny Greenwood and ranked Johnny Greenwood a 6 out of 10. So I was like, you gotta be kidding me. The beef is real. Johnny Greenwood 6 out of 10. Ridiculous. So that's all I needed to see. Can I ban the guy? No, you can't ban the guy who questioned Elliott Smith. Because we're here to educate people in the ways of Elliott Smith. The only reason they would question Elliott Smith is if he or she was not familiar enough with Elliott Smith. But hey, Elliott Smith is the best. Swan Daniel for life, huh? Guitar practice schedule. You know what? People ask me that a lot. I'm just gonna start playing Sweet Out of Line and try to like answer questions. Guitar practice from 1 to 10 slash. See, all right. Here's the thing about like ranking guitar players. It's so different. Like, for what Slash does, Slash is an absolute 10 out of 10. Like, Slash can't be any better at being Slash. He's just the man. Like, obviously, Slash put the work in. He's a great guitar player. I'm not the biggest Guns N' Roses fans in the world. I don't dislike Guns N' Roses in any way. I don't listen to him a lot. But, like, how are you gonna be better than Slash? How's Slash gonna get better than what he is? Like, unless he wants to be, like, more versatile and, you know, maybe he could, like, tap more or something stupid. I think it's just dumb. Like, once you can play, you can play. Like, another thing that I think was kind of messed up in that rating guitar players thing is right after Johnny Greenwood, he rated the girl from Slater-Kinney, okay? And again, Slater-Kinney, I respect that band a lot. Not really kind of my style, not really my genre. But he didn't even like listen to Slater-Kinney, and he's like, it's a girl playing punk guitar, 4 out of 10 or whatever it was. And it's like, what a pompous ass, right? That rating guitar players, I think, is stupid. Once you can play, and this is all about how you kind of, you know, write songs, how you choose to do that kind of thing, so whatever. The most important thing to practice on, I think, is rhythm. Because, like, a bad guitar player, to me, like, if someone, yeah, see? Yeah, knows, that's what's up. Yeah, there it is, the beef is real. So, the reason I think rhythm is the most important thing, and this is why I don't like rating guitar players, or if I were to say, I would never say someone's a bad guitar player, because generally, like, people are just always getting better. Like, I was terrible, you know, when I started. Some people would say I'm still terrible, whatever, I don't really care. But now that I'm at the point I can play is because I can play in rhythm. Once you can play in time, then you're no longer bad, you're playing in time. So what you do with that time is your style. So I think almost once you can play in time, you almost transcend being evaluated on a scale, because to me that's what like bad playing is just like really broken timing, like you're trying to do something but you can't. I guess you could always say that, like, you know, like maybe your tone's bad or whatever too, but I think it's rhythm. Rhythm is the thing that you should practice the most on, because once you can do that, then it's easier to fine tune anything else. How to learn to play in time is playing with tracks that you know are in time. So whether that's a metronome, like I've said in the metronome videos, is it can be kind of boring to play with metronome because it's just like a beep, and it's also easy to get lost in a metronome. If, say, you skip a beat, it's kind of hard to like maybe reattach yourself to the downbeat of a progression or something, which is why I like practicing with drum loops, which is a million different drum loops on there, or different backing tracks and stuff like that you'd say is in there, right? But hey, you know, favorite amps. I love my Mesa Boogie 525. I love that thing. It's kind of weird that I actually don't have a Fender amp, because I love that Fender Princeton reverb. I think the Fender 65 Princeton, is that what it's called? That's awesome. I like orange amps too. Those are pretty great. People ask me about Black Star amps a lot, just because like the Ryan Bruce, the fluff overflow has just permeated the rest of the internet about Black Star amps, which I almost think I should kind of like get a hold of Black Star amps and try to like be their guy. I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking about, an orange 8030. Yeah, those are pretty awesome. Have you ever left America? I mean, I've been to Canada and Mexico, but like barely, so I don't even think it really counts as leaving America. Like if you just barely leave America, I don't think that counts. But I think I'm going to Peru in November, so that would be cool. Yeah, exactly. Everybody makes mistakes, whatever. Oh man, thanks so, John Nielsen, thanks so much for the comment, that's great. No, I still haven't looked at the Iraq lobster thing. That was the thing I was supposed to look at. I forgot about that. Come to Ireland. Yeah, I need to come to to Ireland. That's summer America and winter America as far as Canada and Mexico. Yeah, you got a point there. Sure. Peru. And I gotta go to London. I need to go to London. I think I might go to Boston in October at some point. I'm aware Boston is part of America. But Denmark would be awesome. Yeah, Sean Daniel World Tour 2018. That's what I'm talking about, people. Make that world tour. My white girl backpacking trip throughout Europe and everywhere else. That's what Romania? Woof. Yes, please. Let's start the travels. The couch tour. Yeah, I can start Airbnb-ing it. Oh, next week going to Indiana. So next week at this time I'll probably be live with Guitar Goddess at her place in Indiana. So look forward to that. Because me and Michelle, Guitar Goddess, are going to be making some videos together. And we're definitely going live because that's going to be awesome. So definitely, Croatia? Crashing my plate? Dude, I bet there's some awesome basketball in Croatia. Croatians can ball. So I definitely want to kind of check out some of that stuff. That'd be nice. Yeah, so I'll be in Indiana. Again, another part another part of America. Nashville tuning. Nashville tuning is, isn't that where you take a 12 string and you take the lower strings off it, and then you just have like a chimey top end? I think that's what Nashville tuning is. I think it's a 12 string guitar that doesn't have the low E and the low A string doubled. Something like that, I think. Don't hold me to that. But yeah, that's kind of what I thought it is. I remember hearing Rob Schnapp, Elliott Smith is producer on XO. Yeah, I'm into b-ball. I do think basketball is still my #1 skill. It's like guitar's catching up, music is catching up, but ball is still there, and I'm not old enough for my skills to start waning yet. I feel like I'm at the top of my game, knock on wood. So I'm still repping the basketball stuff, so. I have not really listened to a lot of traditional Irish music, but I'll try. Ball is life. Oh, white guys can't jump though? Please. Most of the time, that's right. I float when I'm out there. I got that speed, son. Yeah, ball's ball. You know it. Ball lesson's gonna come. You know, I used to coach basketball, so I wonder. I did think about that, like maybe doing like some basketball. I mean, it wouldn't be on this channel, obviously. Maybe for a vlog or something, I'll post some basketball vids or something because it's funny. You know, I could never dunk. That's the thing. I can dunk a volleyball. I could never actually full-handed dunk because I'm a one-footed jumper, so it's like I can jump far and I can kind of float, but I can't get up like those like guys with like those crazy hops can get up. So I don't know. I'm still not giving up though. Eventually I might start throwing down. Cargo, yeah, there you go. 3-foot vertical for sure. Got any bad habits like in general or on guitar? I mean, I'm sure. Do I have any bad? I'm probably. You know, a gig vlogs video? I think I should because we've got this new gig where we're playing on me and Allie, we're playing on the rooftop of this like really fancy building. And it's pretty awesome. It's like a pretty sweet gig. So I should do a gig vlog on that. Plus some of the jokes that I attempt to make at the gigs are pretty fantastic. Just because I crack myself up above all else, and nobody else really appreciates it. The other night, I was like, so I'm introing a lot of these songs, right? And we've got we play "Naive" by the Kooks. Very cool song. If you don't know it, you should check it out. And I was like, and again, I'm tired too because for whatever reason I can't sleep. I go. This next song is called "Naive" by the Kooks. It's about how I used to be before I started researching the Illuminati. And then I started laughing at myself. And like nobody else said a word. So there's like a lot of stuff like that happens at the gigs. Oh, I had a great line too though. The other night, I was like, people were asking me my name and if I had any cards, and of course I didn't have any cards on me because I'm like an idiot and I never prepare for anything. So they're like, "What's your name? I'll like look you up and stuff." And I'm like, "Well, it's Sean," and there's many different ways to spell Sean, right? So I'm like, Sean as in Sean Connery, and Daniel as in Daniel Craig. So I have like a double James Bond thing going on, and I think I'm gonna use that forever. as far as introducing myself to pretty much anybody. I think actually next time I'm at Starbucks, I'm gonna tell them that to put on my little cup. That'll be pretty cool. Have you ever pretended you wrote a song that was actually like classic rock to impress someone? No, I haven't. I probably should. I should try to see. That should be a good test at these gigs, is to see what is the most popular song I can reasonably say that I wrote myself. That's it. We'll see what happens, and then just start playing like Stairway to Heaven or something. They don't pronounce it, but still, yeah, sure. Yeah, so we'll see how those. Definitely there will be some gig vlogs soon. The hard thing about vlogging is like having to actually film myself. I just feel like it's like weird. I play more acoustic than electric right now, just because it's kind of just what I'm doing. Not that I really prefer one or the other. It's just so much easier to pick up an acoustic guitar. I feel like there's a question I want to answer right there. What genre do you even play? Like just in generally or live? Because I think I'm an alt-rock guy at heart. Arpeggio lesson? I should do another arpeggio lesson this weekend, for sure. Alt-rock guy. Alt-rock is probably my genre. Live is definitely, yeah, Andrea. Let's get it to film it, for sure, please. Gasser, you do a FAQ for these questions, they get asked every time. Sure, yeah. Bring back metal. I'm not, man, again, I've said this before, I'm a metal poser. I don't think that metal's going anywhere. I almost think metal is in like a good place. Out of all the guitar music out there, metal is in the best place right now. So we don't really need. I don't need to bring back metal. I'm more bringing back rock. That's what I'm trying to do. So that's gonna happen. That's totally gonna happen. Do a video talking about your gigs in general. Okay. Can I swing a guitar around my neck like Bruce Springsteen? So I need strap locks and I need something wireless. So yeah, I could. I've done it with strap locks without it being plugged in. So yeah, that's cool. Favorite clothes brand? Lucky brand is my brand. Even though I rock a good amount of polo, I'm rocking some Lacoste too, but whatever. Play rock with acoustic? Yeah, for sure. Of course you can rock an acoustic. Me and Stitch getting together on a live chat? Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there soon. No, you need balls to what? I'm not sure what. Favorite guitar joke? Not really sure. Yeah, Lacoste shirts are expensive, right? I don't know. When do I plan to release the rock lessons? Coming soon. I still gotta film it all. Did a lesson on swinging your guitar around your neck. If there's a lesson on swinging your guitar around your neck, I mean, is that? I guess that is something you do need a lesson to, because if you screw that up, like you will knock yourself in the face with a solid slab of wood. So yeah, maybe that does deserve a lesson. I need to do a lesson with Jack about rock moves. Jack is a little kid that I teach, and I put him on the Instagram channel every now and then because that kid is the man. And we're gonna do a rock move video. So rocking the tag clothing brands. Yeah. Yeah, I really think that swinging a guitar around your neck is probably more about confidence than anything else. He's going to. oh, Yusuf. Change your name to Sean Daniel Plus. That'd be cool. Like the cool lick you do by mistake. Yeah, sure. Oh man, it is all with luck, right? Luck and La Croix. All right. Now that I've got 100K. I think I can shamelessly start going to just different companies and just being like, listen, I have 100,000 subscribers. You need to pay me this money or give me all this free stuff. So I think I should go to Jeep, try to get a Jeep Wrangler. I'll go to Lacoste and try to get like a bunch of suits. I'll go to I don't know. What other free stuff are there? As for handouts from guitar companies, I've been in contact with a lot of pedal companies. Pedal companies are like hooking it up. I got a lot of pedal stuff coming soon, so that's pretty cool. Back in bed with Hans DeFoucault? No, I think Monday I'm sending out a letter to Hans DeFoucault that is going to be the last ditch effort to repair my relationship with Hans DeFoucault, because I only have enough Hans DeFoucault left for maybe 5 or 6 more hairs, and I gotta get something else. And are you really gonna make me go somewhere else, Hans DeFoucault? Because if that's the case, that would just be sad. Look, it's suffering. It's suffering right now without the Hanze Fuko. It's awful. It hurts me to say that. I don't want to go somewhere else, but whatever. S Music is one for what? For like a collaboration video? Where does he live? Anybody know where that guy lives? Generally, not specifically. I don't know. Whatever. Arpeggios. Great comment. Arpeggios. God, arpeggios are the best. Boston. Boston is where... No, he lives in Boston? Are you serious? Because I'll be there... I think I'll be there in October at some point, right? Asheville, North Carolina? How do you... No, this is... Collaborate. Where does Marty live? Where do all these people live? I don't... I don't know where anybody... North Asheville. Okay, all right. Okay, wow. He does... What? So he lives in Asheville, Finland? Whatever. I don't know. Hey, I wouldn't... Whatever, we'll see. Everybody... See, I'm getting... Marty lives in San Diego. I would love to go out there, right? See you growing a beard, growing a legume. Not really growing out a beard. It's just generally at this length-ish. Rick Beato in Atlanta. Rick Beato's like a boss, right? That guy's a total boss. I started seeing his videos pop up in my feed more and more. That guy definitely knows what he's doing. Marty's great. So let's talk about Marty Shorts for a second, because I see a lot of people kind of flame Marty Shorts, but I mean, that dude is the OG. Like, he is the original gangster and guitar. So, I mean, that's just the dude. Oh, Andrea's back. Cool. Can you play the intro of Lose Yourself from Eminem? Yeah, I can. Something like that. I think it's just D augmented, right? Something like that. I don't know. I just watched the Defiant Ones HBO documentary about Jimmy Iovine. I'm so bad at pronouncing people's names. And Dr. Dre. That is awesome. Everybody watch the Defiant Ones. It's fantastic. 4-part documentary. Mom Spaghetti. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett knows what's up. Oh, man. And Cheddar Kung Pao. Sorry, didn't mention that right away. Eminem. White Stripes Lessons. Yeah, for sure. Can you play Something Amazing? Is that the name of the song, or is that just generally something amazing? I don't really know. Knees Weak. Yeah. Gig vlog is definitely coming up. That is something I'm for sure gonna do. Do I know about Them Crooked Vultures? Thomas, please. Of course I know about Them Crooked Vultures. Do I like Adam Neely? I do like Adam Neely. He seems pretty cool. I think I generally don't make it all the way through his videos though. Like whenever I see a Neely video, I'm like, all right, and I click on it, and then I never laugh, and I never make it through the whole thing. Adam Neely's awesome. That is by no means like I can't make it through a video. I just don't find myself watching an entire video. I think it's because he's so thorough, and my attention span is so bad that I just don't generally make it through. Watch them in double speed. I really should start watching them in double speed, because Adam Neely's a super smart guy. I think it's awesome that he's kind of taking like a lot of the stuff that he learned at Berkeley and really just putting it out there for everybody. So that's pretty cool. School shooter music? What, Lead Belly? Man, I can't comment on that. Absolutely not. Oh, man. Oh man, I missed a few of them there. How do you get inspired to practice more? Definitely by seeing live bands. That's probably the one thing that inspires me to practice. Is like I'll see like a band live, and almost every time I go see somebody live, I go home and I just want to play. So definitely, if you never go see live music, which sometimes I'll have been in ruts where I just never ever watch like a lot, like in the past I've gone like 6 months without seeing anybody live. Try to make yourself go see a live band, even if it's just something local, even if it's not something well known. Just go out there at a restaurant, even if it's just a restaurant musician or something like that. I've always found that to be kind of an inspiring thing. I've been playing guitar for 17 years now, I think. Do you know Ben Levin? I've seen a few of Ben Levin's. Ben Levin's the guy who talked about like the Zelda modes, I think, right? Like aren't him and Neely like boys, I think? Any recent great concerts? What is the most recent great concert I've been to? Why can't I think of this? I'm having such a brain freeze. I went to the Shawn Mendes one with Andrea, where I called Shawn Mendes Charlie Puth. That was pretty great. That's kind of what made that great. What's like the best rock one I've been to recently? Man, I don't know. I'm going to see U2 next week. That's gonna be cool. I'm excited about that. Legendary. Ever listen to Frank Turner? Not much. Are you going to Metallica on Monday? Oh, dude, this is gonna be so awesome. I'm sure those guys are gonna crush it. Yeah, so I'm going to U2 on the 10th. What is that? A week from tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked about that. Have you watched Papa Stash? I know who Papa Stash is. I haven't watched a lot of his videos. Yes, I like U2. Now, you know what? I love U2, especially anything pre-Beautiful Day. Not that How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb or anything after that was bad or whatever. I just think my favorite U2 is like that. Like Achtung Baby and with, you know, Joshua Tree are just awesome. So recently, to gear up for the U2 concert, I've been listening to U2, and it's like, man, U2 is like good. I forget how good old U2 is, right? 80s U2, yeah, exactly. How do you not like 80s U2? Man, so good, so good. I'm also going to be doing an interview with U2's environmental tour manager, which I think is probably going to make. All right, the only way you won't see the interview with U2's environmental tour manager, let that phrase sink in for a second, is if I really trash them so much to the point that they don't let me post it. But I don't know. Again, we'll see how that goes. Can you play Derek and the Dominoes version of Layla on an electric? Parts of it. I know. I've tried. We'll see how that goes. Do you sometimes want your own band? That's a great question. So yeah, I've never... The thing about being in a band, having my own band, is like, the universe has taught me time and time again that I was just meant to be riding solo. In like every single aspect of the word solo. That is, yeah. So Los Jefes Riffes, I guess that's kind of like a band. More of like an actual band. So, I mean, it would be cool, but like, every band experience I've had is like an awful experience. So yeah, Los Jefes Riffes is kind of like a band without being a band. But, I don't know, whatever. We'll see. He killed someone and is still in prison? Who? I don't know. Can you play something you wrote? Man, like Los Jefes Riffes style or like the acoustic stuff? Maybe later. Maybe I'll do like a live thing, or I actually just go through like an acoustic set that I would normally sing. But like right now, it would be, oh, Andre wants me to play Dragonfly, an acoustic version of Dragonfly, which is the new rock song, which hopefully I'm excited to share pretty quick, because that's gonna be cool. Hey from Baghdad, what is going on, Sham? Everything from Unforgettable Fire is best U2 song. Yeah, sure. Arpeggios. Oh, this guy loves arpeggios. Who doesn't love arpeggios? You should ask us a question. Okay, what videos would you like to see more of? And also, what videos do you want me to see? Do you want to see me do with Guitar Goddess? I've got a few ideas for like collaboration videos. But for sure. Beatles or the Stones? Tough question. Stones. Yeah. What kind of computer do I have? I have an iMac. Viewers send vids and he helps them by telling mistakes. You know, yeah, so I saw that, how Neely does those videos where people will kind of send him videos they're playing, he kind of diagnoses like maybe how they can improve. I don't really know if I would be as good at that as he is. Because I'm just more of like he's so technical in how he kind of approaches things. And he has like such a great, he can slip into that mindset really easily. I'm just kind of more of like a laid back, like, hey, sounds good, man. Like that would kind of be like that would be my advice to everybody. Like, wow, you're like way better than I am. Like, sounds good. Keep it up. Like, that would probably be my response to every single video I would see. I don't know. Recording basics video. Yeah, I gotta do. All right, so recording basics video. I saw some of you said you wanted some more lead playing stuff. For sure. All right, cool. Definitely glad that people want to see more recording videos, because that's going to be happening. Oh, someone got timed out. What state are you from? I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Went to high school and college in Michigan, West Michigan. Then I've been in Florida for a while. Yeah, so yeah, I've been in Florida for like 7 years, 8 years. I don't know. Probably a scam. Oh, that little thing that got banned. Probably. Transcribe a song, chord extensions. All right, that's a good idea. You like Floyd, yeah. I feel the tide might be turning on Pink Floyd and me getting into it. We'll see. More mode stuff. Yeah, me and Ian are bringing back Modes with Friends as soon as he decides to get over here. So again, the lesson here, go to Ian's channel, flame him for not being here for more Modes with Friends. Let's do it. What did I study? I studied communications. I studied communications. You lived in Michigan for 4 months. Was it good? Good time? Oh, man. What's the last thing that I practiced? It was probably something to do with Allie for the other night. Whatever that was. Oh, we did Stand By Me. Stand By Me was the last thing that I did. What made you play guitar? Great question. So I was a junior in high school, and I was in this, I was like this nerdy, smart kid that I was in like the advanced math class. It was like AP Calc something. I was like the only junior in this class. Everybody else had dropped out of this class, right? So it was me and 5 other dudes. They were all seniors, and we were in this AP Calc class. And the cool thing about this class was like there's very little actual instruction. The teacher was like, you guys kind of know what you're doing, just figure this stuff out. And I think he was like a pretty massive alcoholic, so he would just kind of like sit like this at his desk for most of the year. And then we would just kind of teach ourselves calculus, you know, at our own pace. And one day, one of the dudes brought a guitar in, right? And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And obviously, I knew what a guitar was, but I wasn't, you know, really into like guitar music at the time. And he was just kind of playing, and he was kind of good. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And he was like, yeah, try it. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do with this, you know, because I've never even played like an actual instrument before. So I just kind of picked it up, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, you know. So I was trying different things out. And later that year, I actually asked for a guitar for Christmas, and I got one. And then I was just kind of off to the races. Now, the great extension to that story is, so that was when I was a junior, okay? Senior year, all the other guys had graduated. So the only 2 people that qualified for AP Calc 2 or whatever, no, I think it was actually the one above AP Calc. Maybe AP Calc 2 was junior year. I don't know, whatever, yeah. So me and my best friend at the time, the Ocho, who you may have heard me talk about before, we were the only 2 people in the school that qualified for this class. So, they didn't give us a teacher. They weren't going to have a whole classroom for just 2 people. So they assumed that since we were like good at math, that we were like responsible students, which was a terrible assumption to make. So they let us have like an entire like hour, like the first hour of the day, they let us just sit in the library and teach ourselves AP Calc 3. And then supposedly once a semester, we were supposed to meet with like the head of the math guy, and we were supposed to kind of talk about what we were learning. And so we didn't do anything. Like we would just go and we would just kick it. We would literally just kick it. And you know, I would kind of like maybe flirt with like the librarian's assistant, Audra. No, I'll never forget Audra. for the duration of the entire hour. Okay? And we didn't do any math at all. And then the first time we met with the math counselor guy, what's going on, Music Man? The first time we met with the math guy, they're like, what are you learning? And I had just looked in the glossary of the book we were supposed to be reading. And I was like, oh, we're learning, you know, complex vector analyses. We're doing a lot of graphs, doing a lot of, you know, binomial equations, yeah, stuff like that. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And he kind of gave us that look. But again, lucky for us, this was the same alcoholic guy who was just kind of like just out of it. I think he had tenure. He was just ready to leave. So we were like, wow, I guess that worked. We didn't really have to do anything. So then the next day, we're sitting in the library, and we had the choice seats in there. We see the guy, the teacher. He walks into the library. There's no reason that he would be in the library at that hour of the morning except for to look for us. So we're like, oh crap! Like he's coming to shut this party down. So you know, there's stacks of books in the library. So we get up, we jump up, and we hide behind a stack. Okay? Yeah, Grand Valley Lakers, you know. So he's walking by one stack, and we're mirroring him on the other ones, hiding from him. And he looks around, and we quick go to the other stack, and we're circling all the library. We're legit hiding from this teacher. And he never found us. And somehow, we both still got A's in this class, even though we never had to take a test. We didn't do anything. But yeah, he just gave up. He gave up trying to find us. And yeah. And that's how I got the AP Calc test. And then the only other time we did have to talk to him was like he had the forms for yeah, the teacher did not care at all. He had the forms for us taking our AP test, because you know with an AP test or an AP class you can take the test to get the college credit. So he's got the form. He's like, if you're gonna take this AP Calc 3 test, you gotta fill the form out. And I'm like, I'm good, man. I'm not gonna be taking that test. And he's like, yeah, I figured. And that was like the last math class I ever had. Homeschooled, by the way. Hey, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Sham, cotton, sham, bro. I hate the Beatles. I don't hate the Beatles. I love the Beatles. Yeah. God, a lot of comments. It's crazy. Yes, I like Royal Blood. Favorite Zeppelin song to play? Man, it's a good one. The Ocean, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Do you ever what? No, I didn't disrespect my teachers in some way. Favorite Beatle? McCartney. It's got to be Paul, for sure. Your school days sound... Yeah, my school days were interesting, for sure. Favorite Floyd song to play? No idea. Welcome to the Machine with Jada. That's the favorite one. You hated the Beatles until you started playing guitar. How could you hate the Beatles? You know, okay, I did want to make a video about bands that a lot of people talk about, but nobody ever listens to. I think that's going to be a video at some point. What's going on, Ugly Bugly? Good to see you. I think I'm pronouncing that. Andrea, heyo. Are you playing guitar by ear? Yeah, pretty much always, for sure. How many guitar teachers have you had? 0. Never had a lesson. Totally self-taught. What is a song that you're really proud of writing? I always think that Parador is the song I'm most proud of writing, because I feel that kind of like encapsulates my songwriting in one long 5-minute type of thing. So I'm pretty proud of Parador. Even though it might not be like my best song, I think I'm like the most proud of that one for sure. It's got a cool chord progression. Lyrically, I feel like it's very strong. Andrea, thank you. What is the reason of your... Oh, Ron. What's going on, Ron? I got that email I saw of that pedal board, and obviously that Joyo pedal is the cheaper one, for sure. Happy birthday. Thanks. Birthday's in June, but whatever. Do you know how to play Bossa Nova? I mean, kind of, like... Where should you begin with Radiohead? Whew! That's a good question. Okay, computer. Or maybe... That's a good question. Maybe in Rainbows. Am I banned? What's going on with O'Toole? Did somebody ban him? Tired of what's happening? The Bens? I don't know. Gilmore Girls? It's a Gilmore Girls discussion forum, which has a hard time staying on topic. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I should get into the Gilmore Girls. No, I gotta watch Rick and Morty first. I could ban him if I wanted. Oh, you could? That's pretty cool. Good job. What kind of people are the Americans? I like you guys. Man, that's a loaded question, for sure. I don't know. Do I know Adam Neely? Yeah, we're talking about, we're talking about Adam Neely. He's a rock star. I still gotta watch more Rick and Morty first. What are your favorite blues songs to play? Probably Stormy Monday, favorite blues song. Or anything kind of Hendrix that counts as a blues song. Not really sure. Any Rick and Morty is great. I don't like Gilmore Girls, which is why it's funny to me. Well, that's why you watch Gilmore Girls, is to laugh at it. To laugh at like the ridiculousness of it. Well, another great one. All right, here's a guilty pleasure. I went to, so me and Allie had that gig yesterday, so I stopped by her place, her freaking baller place downtown, and we were gonna rehearse a little bit for the show, and she was watching Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl is hilarious. I could totally, maybe that should be the next live stream, is just I can watch Gossip Girl. You guys can all watch Gossip Girl with me. Gossip Girl is hilarious. I can't with Gossip Girl. It's too good. I really I feel I missed my calling by being like, I wish I could have been one of the guys on Gossip Girl. That would have been awesome. Come on, Thomas Tom. It's hilarious, dude. Gossip Girl is so good. It's so funny. Friends is the best TV show ever? No, it's not Friends. It's got to be Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's the best one ever. I can't even. With Gossip Girl, right? Oh, but Blake? Oh, come on, Blake. Please. Has your guitar brought any success with the ladies? Oh, come on, of course. Seinfeld is, okay, Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, same difference really, but Curb is just evolved. It's like Seinfeld 2.0. So I mean, it's better in a lot of ways. I mean, you can't really curtail the cultural significance. No, it's not. What? Favorite chord? You didn't see the video on my favorite? I just posted a video about my favorite chord. Yeah, Seinfeld, okay, if you want to call Seinfeld the watered-down version of Curb, I would not disagree with you. But yeah, Curb holds up better, but Seinfeld holds up surprisingly good for being from the 90s. Am I right? Yeah. Thoughts on, yeah, see, so Seinfeld came first, so it's kind of like the same thing talking about Marty Schwartz, is you can't really talk crap about Marty Schwartz because he's the OG. Seinfeld is the OG. But Curb, I think, is better, you know? Thoughts on Cream? I like Cream a lot. I only know, like, the hit Cream songs, though. So I probably don't really know a lot of Cream. But, yeah. You've never seen Seinfeld in Ireland? What? Any new grunge bands that I'm digging right now? I don't know. Not that I don't know. Justin Guitar is the OG? Yeah, I can see that, for sure. The ODC. Marty's a nice guy. Yeah, for sure. Marty seems pretty genuine. You know, he seems like a humble guy, right? I have to admit, I haven't seen a ton of Marty videos, but everything I've seen, I'll still, like, if I met Marty, I would give him a hard time about the fedoras, for sure, 100%. Like that's no question. But Marty seems like a cool guy. Emos with the good, yeah, grunge. Yeah, I don't even know what our Wolf Alice, I guess, is a grunge band nowadays. I'm not even sure exactly what grunge means anymore. But you've met Marty and Justin? That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Is it okay to make your own strings from hardened spaghetti? Man, if you can do that, more power to you. Can you play Nirvana's Polly? Oh, great question. I have that with Jada, just waiting on the hard drive to be posted. What is it? Is that Polly? Something. Yeah, I think Polly turned out really good. I know for sure I didn't play it like that. Something totally different. But Polly's my favorite Nirvana song, for sure. Go watch Swift Guitar Lessons, best guitar teacher on YouTube. How dare you come to my live stream and promote a different guitar teacher? Swift? Okay, I'll check him out. Oh, Andrea. Andrea, the best. You're the best, Andrea. Ever play in alternate tunings? Dadgad is probably my favorite alternate tuning. I don't really count Drop D as alternate tuning, but you know. Yeah, don't mess with Andrea. Andrea is ruthless. Oh my god. Like, you might think that, oh, she's just a mod. She's wielding her power because of whatever. No, Andrea is like a badass. Like, I've seen her take people down a peg or two in RL, as they say, and it's kind of frightening to see, honestly. And then just how, like, she laughs about it. She has this laugh where she goes, ha ha. It's like just, ugh. Somebody just got, yeah, see? Do a lesson on Cashmere. Oh, I did a riff deconstruction on Cashmere, if you haven't seen that. It's pretty good. Favorite new album at the moment? Great question. A lot of you are probably like, obviously it's Villains by Queens of Stone Age. No, it's not. It's the new King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard album, which is awesome. Love that thing. And thoughts on the new Queens of Stone Age record, Villains, is amazing, which is why it's crazy that Villains isn't my favorite album to come out last week, right? I'm exactly that shocked. Yeah, so all I've been listening to is Villains and the new King Gizzard. If you like Unknown Mortal Orchestra or Tame Impala, like this guy just asked, great band, check out the new King Gizzard album because it is so good. And Villains by Queens of Stone Age is also so good. Incredible, right? So both of them. Both of them. You want one of those beers we've got? No, this isn't a beer. This is a La Croix Curate. Karate? Palma, I don't know what any of these words. What computer do I use? I use an iMac with Logic Pro X and Final Cut to do the videos. John Mayer's about to turn 40, no kidding. Wow. Where is Kindred lately? Kindred, I was hanging out with Kindred yesterday. She'll be back on soon. I've just been so busy, I don't have time. All right, here's the thing about Kindred too, is now I have to go like pick her ass up and bring her over here and then drop her back off. So as soon as Kindred gets her car thing figured out, I'm definitely not booking my way all the way down there. But yeah, she'll be back. You assumed Kindred got called back to her dimension? Oh man, that's why I love that guy. Yeah, it's not so far from the truth. Oh man, no, she's around. She's around. Oh, I love it. Gotta love the subs. I'm not getting into this, Mark. Next subject. Yeah, I did. Next subject, for sure. What were we talking about? Major 7 chords? Yeah, that's what. There we go. Oh man, I know. I love her too. She'll be back on soon. Don't worry about it. So moving on. What, you didn't tell me what videos I'm supposed to do with Guitar Goddess. These are the more pertinent questions that I need to know because I'm going there in like 5 days. 5 days I leave. Ever tried playing Lefty? No, I probably should have. Best Craigslist story. Man, I don't really have a lot of. Oh, we're done. Okay, we're meaning. Uh-oh, we've achieved the part of the live chat where I have a stroke and I can't. I start combining words. We're definitely reading mean comments. I'm going to Indiana to collaborate with Guitar Goddess and to interview U2's environmental tour manager. That's gonna be awesome. I'm joking. I didn't see what you said, O'Toole. Sorry, man. Vlog the next guitar buying thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy another guitar anytime soon. I kind of like have everything that I really need. In fact, I probably have one too many guitars, honestly. Vlog? All right, we'll do a vlog. YouTube vlog? Okay, so the cool thing is, I think this interview might be happening in the U2 tour bus, in which case I am 100%. I'm not going to interview U2, but I think I'm going to be on their tour bus, and I'm totally going to try to steal a beanie from the Edge. That was the hidden goal of the whole thing. Gonna steal it. I'm coming back here with a beanie, an Edge beanie. Yes, that's my life mission now. It's on my bucket list. YouTube, dude. I thought I saw you in a video review of the Fuzz Factory. Yes, that was. I used to do demos for Sarasota Guitar Company, and now defunct company that used to hire me to make videos. So that was cool. Would you YouTube 80s song arrangement? Would I? What strings do I prefer? Elixirs. The Taylor has finally been refitted with Elixir nano webs. Yes. Have you ever punched somebody? I don't think I have, really. Man, all caps. Did you really need to go all caps? Come on, man. You would make a video about, what did I say I was gonna do? About the chalk finish? Man, yes, I did say that. But why haven't I made the tally chalk finish video? Because I'm a slacker, for sure. What city are you from? From Illinois, Chicago. Now you know. What, did Andrea unfairly ban somebody? Not surprised. Thank you. Thank you. The worst guitar you've played? Ah, man. Probably some of the Lagunas that used to be, I don't even know if those are still around. They were like Guitar Center's house brand, Laguna. And those, sorry, what? What's happening? Dave, what are you accidentally banning people now? What's happening? Ever get oiled up and watch Gladiator movies with your friends? No, I can't say that I have. Sounds like a good time. So are you rich now after 100,000 subs? Yeah, no. Do you play better when you're high? I don't know, I've never been high. How crazy is that? First guitar, Oscar Schmidt. I forget what the name was. It's like an OM1 or something. But I don't have, I sold it. It's kind of stupid. I wish I wouldn't have sold it. Because I sold it for like $100, you know? But, don't have the first guitar still, sadly. Could you please give us a leading chord progression? All right, just do anything in the key of C with just a F major 7 and no C. F major 7, E minor, A minor. Those Walmart guitars are great. Esteban guitars, oh, those are pretty bad, some of them. Again, it's kind of hard to judge like the really cheap guitar companies off of one experience because the quality control just isn't that good, you know? So it's not like all of them are gonna be bad. Where do your song inspirations come from? From living life, Steven. Yes. Dave, you just unsubbed? How so? What have I done? What happened? What do you think of Hal Leonard's guitar stuff? You know, I used to have one of the books back in the day. I never really, I had ambitions to go through the book, never made it through. Whatever. Oh well. Oh, because Andrea's costing me subs. That's the price you pay with Andrea, you know? That's the price that I gladly pay, for sure. There's gonna be some collateral damage sometimes with her. You just gotta roll with it, you know? Do you think learning all the notes on the neck is important? Not necessarily. Yeah, see, she's right. It's important to find out. It's not important to like be like, okay, the 11th fret on the B string is B flat or something like that. But it's like, it's important to be able to find out what notes are there and to kind of get patterns that can take you to different notes on the fretboard. I think that's important for sure. Yeah, so I'm missing a lot of these comments because I'm taking this La Croix Surate. I don't even know where the accent, how do you pronounce this? Surate? Curate? Life lessons, bros before hoes. Sure, yeah, okay. Product placement, advertising. I should start. Now that it's for real now, yeah. Hipster beef, hipster beef, hipster beer. No, it's not beer, it's sparkling water. I've never tried beer. Never really tried. Do you think Tool's ever gonna release a new album? I'm sure they will. I mean, we all might be dead, but it'll come out eventually, you know. What? I don't know. Do you watch Chappers and the Captain? Yeah, that's another good YouTube channel that I probably haven't mentioned. Who's your underwear sponsor these days? I'm into Adidas right now. I'm not really, I don't have a sponsorship by any means. Any tips on teaching guitar? Definitely, every student is different. I think a lot of the people I know who have taught and have kind of like maybe like failed at it, is because they have like a lesson plan that they make everybody do, and I think that's like the wrong way to do it. Every student's going to be different, so try to do a thing where you can kind of like tailor lessons to a particular student depending on how you find out that they learn best. You know, I think this works for me for sure. Have you ever played guitar when a girl sang to you? I mean, to me specifically, I've accompanied a lot of singers for sure. What was the album you were talking about after Villains? King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. And I think a lot of it is featuring Mild High Club. You know, I don't even know the name of the album. I've just been streaming it, you know? How do you deal with difficult students? I don't know, Andrea. You wanna answer that one? I mean, define difficult. Because some of them, like little kids sometimes, can be super difficult. And it's like, it's just, you just gotta like really grit through it. Just grind through it. I mean, everybody, you know, yeah, I spank them. No, I don't spank them. If you ever play guitar. Sketches of Brunswick. Yes, thank you. That's what it is. That's the name of the album. So good. Have you ever done a gorilla concert? I don't know what that means. What is you looking at? Well, like right now? I'm looking at the comments. That's what I'm doing. If you had to smash a guitar to erase Nickelback from history, would you? I still have to make the why I don't hate Nickelback video. I don't like Nickelback video. I don't hate Nickelback, and there's a good reason why I don't. Which, I mean, it's not that they're good. That's not the reason. But that video is going to come out soon too. Still my question? That was your question? If I had to smash a guitar? Yeah, I'm just so against the destruction of musical instruments. Have you ever played guitar in California? No, I've not. I've been to California a couple times, but I've never played guitar there. What was that? What is your stance on intensive practice routines? I mean, if it works for you and you're playing, then for sure. What do you think of Johnny Greenwood? I think he's the man, and he's an absolute 10 out of 10 guitar player, unquestionably. Bass lines can be pretty badass. Yeah, bass lines are great. Avid Brothers, they're great. Come to Cali, stay with you. All right, I'll be there. I would smash a guitar off Ace. Ooh, oh, take that, Kiss. That was a tough comment. Andrea, banjo? What about banjo? Bring your drinks. Top 5 acoustic guitar brands. Taylor, Martin, Seagull, Breedlove, Collings. There we go. Latest Radiohead album. Awesome. I think Dark Stack is my favorite track off that, I think, I'll have to say. Present Tense, another great track. A lot of good tracks. Jazz or rock? Rock, for sure. Favorite tube amp? Mesa Boogie, Express 525. Scars on Broadway? Rock, yeah, see? You can she has these questions for me. We gotta get Andrea on the live feed so we can see some of her biting wit in real time. That'd be pretty fun. Top 5 acoustic guitar models. Oh, that's too tough. I don't know. Oh, look, is she agreeing to it? Yes. We all need to see more. Can you play something and sing at the same time? My voice is soothing live. Probably not right now. Soon I'll do that. What would be awkward? What advice do you have on how to put your own spin on covers or songs? Well, get intimately familiar with the chord structure and then just start changing the chords. Yeah, I mean, I do sing. So I've got a bunch of videos on the channel, which you should check out. It is, I do admit, it's hard to like talk for 75 uninterrupted minutes and then just go right into like singing. I'm not a good enough singer to be able to like knock that out. I kind of actually, I have to maybe have a nice chamomile tea and then get into it. But you know, whatever. Wolfpack. How long have you been on YouTube? I've been on YouTube for, I think it's been like 2 years. I think now, right? 2 good years. Does Musician actually help you in any way? I've never tried Musician. I don't know. Please, if anybody wants to chime in about actually Musician firsthand experience, that'd be cool to know. I don't know. How do you manage to release 1 million videos a week? Great question. Just, you know, not sleeping. Just making it happen. Really, it's just kind of always being on, always thinking of what the people want to see. Trying to just get into I mean, that was my challenge to myself, was to like, can I really release like one video of good content a day? Coffee also. Yeah, switching to cold brew coffee. That helped a lot. So, you know, my goal was like to just be able to do enough content where I could have something every day. And I feel like I achieved that. I'm not going to say I'll do that forever. You know, it's tough for sure. It can be daunting at times, but I mean, it's totally worth it. I think it's been a good thing. I don't know, whatever. So we'll see. And for the foreseeable future, I think I'll try to stick to the one video a day thing. Are you gonna make a Udemy course? So Udemy is like a paid portal type thing for teaching. And yes, I am gonna do that. I wanted to do that by the end of the summer, but I had a bunch of other projects kind of take the front burner. So there will be some stuff going on. Yep. What is this? How do you know Sean? The new flavors are great. Flavors of what? I didn't see that. Have you been on like 6 years? No. Yeah, the bio video I did? Okay, all right, yeah. So there are videos longer than 2 years ago. But that bio video, oh, my phone's gonna die soon, so we should probably wrap it up in a couple minutes. But yeah, so I've had YouTube for probably like 6 years. At one point, do you hire an assistant? That's a great question, because I probably actually like need one kind of soon. Yeah, the bio video. If you want to go back, the bio video might be the first one that's on there. But that was more for when me and Ian started teaching together. I just needed a bio for his website. So I had the YouTube channel on, and I posted the bio on that. That was before I had any aspirations of doing YouTube. Yeah, for sure. So there are videos older than 2 years, for sure. But I started trying to be a YouTuber like 2 years ago. So, and here we are. iPhone 7 Plus. Is Andrea answering questions for me that I can't get to? That's great. How many hours a week do you work outside of your job as a YouTuber? It's a good question. So I probably teach 20 hours a week, maybe. And then like, man, I don't know. I mean, I work every day. I probably work maybe 70 hours a week, I would say, between YouTube and teaching and like playing and stuff like that. But it's just kind of different. It just depends on what projects like I have going on. But it's a lot. Could you do a video about, and then there was nothing? Video about what? Don't question it. Spamming too much? All right, yeah, O'Toole, you better calm down. If we get enough people against you, I can't guarantee you will keep your moderatorship. I would hate to do it, but I don't know. Again, we can't have rogue moderators. So if there's too much of this going on, I will revoke a moderatorship. Don't make me do it, but it'll happen. Mm-hmm. That's right. You're on thin ice. I've heard a couple people complaining. What do you do besides music? I mean, that's really it. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, really, I make my living just off of this, teaching, playing out. Sometimes I've been doing a lot more playing as of lately, so that's pretty cool. Favorite riff to play? The Cantina song. Yes, that's it. Star Wars Cantina song. Favorite riff to play. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. Sorry, but your admins suck. Hey, what can I say? I can't control them. Favorite Star Wars movie? Return of the Jedi. The Legend of Zelda riff. That's a good one. I don't really know Lead Belly that way, honestly. I mean, I've heard of him for sure. Teach Cantina song? Ho ho! Well, why don't you just YouTube Sean Daniel Cantina song and you'll see a 2-part lesson on how to learn it. Yeah, there you go. You didn't know that video was one of the 500 in the catalog, but it is. So check that out. I seem wealthy? Man, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Definitely not wealthy. Hopefully, at some point, we'll see. I know, 500 videos, right? Isn't that crazy? Is a personal guitar teacher better than learning on YouTube? Yes, it can be, because one-on-one instruction is pretty dope. I have a wealthy laugh. Yes. Thank you. Answer Dave's question. What was Dave's question? I didn't see it. What was it? Dave, I'm sorry. Or someone re-ask it. Was it a good one? Was it the wealthy laugh one? Because that's cool. Chortle? Oh, you just answered it. Tips on transition from playing along with the song to playing from memory. Maybe write the chords out. Writing the chords out is good. When I see a chord progression written out, I feel like my memory is able to handle it a little bit better than just kind of playing along with it. Having the rhythm in your head too, that's actually an important thing for sure. Can you play Blackbird? I play, yeah, Blackbird. George Washington versus Thomas Jefferson. George Washington would. George Washington was like a beast. Like Thomas Jefferson was all props to TJ, but I mean he was just kind of like, you know, like a thinking man. George Washington was like a badass, right? But do you know Caventina? I don't know what that is. Why are so many mainstream songs in C and D? I think a lot of it is because maybe people's voices just naturally sit in that register better and the chords are easier to play. The open position chords are easier, I suppose. And because people aren't original. There you go. Taylor versus Takamine. Taylor, but that's just a personal thing. What's going on, Charles Barner? Good to see you, man. Is that a Pittsburgh? Got a Pittsburgh thing going on there? For sure. Thoughts on natural talent? Ooh, that's a good question. I think I answered that in a QA once. I think natural talent is cool, but it's definitely not necessary. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of meaningless for the most part. Like anybody can play guitar if they put the work into it. I think musician-wise, I'm not naturally talented. I just practice a lot. I think my talent is probably more in like the writing and creativity, I would say. So I feel like I'm talented in like that extent. I don't think I'm musically gifted. I know I'm not musically like gifted in any stretch, but you know, some people are. I know people who are, and it's just like awesome. But you know, that's what I think about talent. Cool to have. It's a thing. Some people are like, oh, it's a myth. It's not a myth. I mean, it's a thing, but it's definitely not necessary, and that's why the theory is very important. You know, so whatever. So there we have it. Well, it looks like the the mods are at it. Oh man. Do you prefer to come with a melody or chord progression first in songwriting? That's actually pretty good. I think, to me, ever since I started learning theory, I feel like my melodies have gotten better because I'm extending my chords, which can imply a melody with chords. So to a certain extent, I think that probably a chord progression is a little bit easier for me to work with songwriting-wise because I feel a combination of chords and chord voicings will imply a melody that might help you get better. Andrea does need to upload more videos. This weekend we're going to be doing another one, which might be a song that I'm sure is very dear to all of your hearts. So definitely check that out. So anyways, my phone is about to die. Fake news. Blues first or jazz? I don't know. But I'm going to have to go because this phone's about to die. It's like it's on its last legs. Anyways, thank you so much, all of you. So much love. Nothing but love. Andrea is super talented. That's when it comes to talent. Yeah, Andrea's way talented. Like, she does anything. She's way better than I am. But, yeah. Thank you so much for getting me to 100K. Love you guys. We'll be back on soon. I'll keep the content coming. Please let me know stuff you want to see more of, and I'll just keep rocking it out. Until next time. Thanks, guys.